With everything going on in the world, we thought it'd be a great time to look at some fantastic video game deals to help keep you busy while stuck at home. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of games on the Nintendo Switch via the eShop, all for under $5 that should offer you quite a bit of fun for very little money. So let's get started with the games, and remember that these deals may not last forever, so check the dates and make sure to check the eShop regularly. First up on our sale list is Revenge of the Bird King, developed by M7 Games. He's 50% bird, 50% man, and as they say, 100% ridiculous. But what we're interested at here is that this game is currently on sale for 99% off, meaning that it is currently 1 cent. That's right, 1 cent on the Nintendo eShop. This game was released back in December 27th of 2018, so it's a little bit old. It's a single player. It's kind of a retro action game. Shoot 'em up, something you might find something like this on the NES. It's got heavy, like Mega Man-ish vibes in terms of gameplay. Very simple game. It was published by Limited Run Games, so you may have seen this game pop up on their store as a physical release, but for a single cent, this is pretty incredible. It plays on TV, tabletop mode, handheld mode. You get all that stuff. Mild fantasy violence. It's fun. It's can be a little bit challenging. You can climb walls. You can your gun itself. You grow your bullets. You can see that in some of this video. It's just a wild game. But for 1 cent, you really can't miss this out. If you've ever bought anything on the Nintendo eShop, you probably have some points. And this game is then at that point essentially free. So check this one out, Revenge of the Bird King, for 1 cent. Switching over to the puzzle front, but sticking with the 1 cent price tag, we have Conduct Together. What we have here is a kind of low poly train, kind of, I wouldn't say simulator, but puzzle game, right? You are a conductor, you are conducting trains back and forth. Originally, I believe this was an iOS game. This one came out on December 6, 2018. What's interesting about this one, especially for 1 cent, is that it has drop-in multiplayer. So you can conduct your trains yourself, or you can hand over one of the Joy-Cons to a friend, and then you have both. You can also unlock a bunch of trains, actual official trains, French trains, Japanese trains, some puzzles. Essentially, this reminds me a lot of that iOS game with the subway, mini metro kind of thing, except this one has massive explosions when you blow things up or hit together. It's really, really fun, really, really chill, and cool with another friend to kind of play around even on a big screen. It's a lot of fun. For 1 cent, you absolutely can't go wrong with this one. This one should be in your collection to pull out at parties or with friends, or just something to chill out with. So Conduct Together, 1 cent, pick it up. We're gonna go up in price, but up in quality and size with Hard West. This game is $1.99, on sale currently on the eShop from $19.99, which is also a pretty great price for this. This is a tactics-based game, similar to the XCOM games or something like Commandos that you may have played. Really, really cool. We actually reviewed this a while ago when it came out on PC. This one is fairly new in terms of this list. This one came out March 7th, 2019 on the Nintendo Switch. It's only 1 player, developed by Creative Forge Games, but this one is a wicked good time if you like action games, if you like tactical games in the West. It's got this kind of weird feel to it. You're brought back from the dead, and it's just, the story is really creepy and weird, and this one is really, really special. Up next, and also $1.99 on sale this week, is Air Conflict's Secret Wars. Now this is interesting because this one originally came out on the Nintendo Switch in a double pack in cartridge form, but on the eShop you can get the Secret Wars game, just the one, for $1.99 on sale from $19.99. Now as you can imagine with this is a simulation type of game, World War II era. They call it an arcade flight sim because it's not exactly, a true simulation. This series has been around for a long time. Basically any platform, I think going all the way back to the PlayStation 2 has this. It came out on Switch, or not Switch, but Wii, PS4, Xbox 360. It goes on and on and on. This has got 49 missions, lots of different planes, upgrade systems. It says it's tailored to both casual pilots and serious fans. Simple controls, or you can do a more simulation mode. So if you want to play it arcadey, you can. If you want to play it more simulation, you can. It's got a bunch of multiplayer modes as well for up to 4 players on the Nintendo Switch. This one, again, is fairly new. Came out March 26th of 2019, so just last year. And it supports here, it says, up to 8 players. It's developed by Games Farm. Pretty small game for $1.99. For some flight action, you can't really go wrong. We're heading back to the puzzle genre and sticking at $1.99 for Day and Night. We covered this game when it originally released on the Nintendo Switch, and we loved it quite a bit. It's got that take on Tetris, so if you like that, you're gonna like this one. This one is from Ridiculous Games. Again, this was probably the newest one on this list at October 22nd of 2019, so just at the end of last year. The game itself has a bunch of game modes. It's essentially match 3 sort of game, or a Tetris sort of game, but the nice twist to this is that you have these object blocks that you have to get rid of, but that only appear at certain times. Some of them appear at night, some appear at day, and then as you progress through the game, the seasons will change and those blocks will change as well. You have split screen mode, you have survival mode, there's an actual story mode in this puzzle game, which is pretty strange for something like that. And it's all set on the backdrop of kind of this children's theater production. It's just a really relaxing, really chill game. If you like Tetris style games, you're gonna like this one. Up next we have Agony, our only adult or mature rated game on this list, also for $1.99. Now you probably remember this game. It made a bunch of news. We even covered it because it was all about your traversal through hell. It was supposed to be dark and adult and, just really messed up. And then it came out and it was pretty underwhelming on every platform. It didn't look well. It didn't run that well. It was confusing to play. Another one of these Kickstarter-ish projects. This one came out October 31st, 2019. It's on the Switch eShop right now for $1.99 at a huge discount. Now, this one isn't great. It's a first-person adventure. Look at that. You have pixelated, you can't see anything. It's a strange game, a little confusing. But the interesting thing here is that it's just surprising that it's even running on the Nintendo Switch at all, something you did not expect, and this is all going to get censored right here. But there is a lot of problems on the Switch. There, about every time you go to a new area, there's loading, there's clipping, there's stuff coming in and out. But just for the fact that it's on the Switch for only $2, there is more than enough value there to kind of see what's going on. Look, you can just see this trailer, how messed up it is. I think the experience itself at $2 is more than justifies the $2 or the investment in funds here. Get this one. It's really weird. You're probably not gonna like how it plays, but it's interesting enough. So check this one out just for the novelty, because there's nothing like this on the Nintendo Switch, and I doubt there's going to be anything like this again, and just the fact that it's on there even running in its state is pretty cool. So head over there, $1.99. This is a weird one. Last up on our list is the most expensive game we've got for $3.24, which still isn't a lot. This is Caveman Warriors. Now this is a side-scrolling multiplayer action game, very arcadey. A lot of titles here we're featuring are very arcadey. Multiplayer up to 4 players together. It's got that vibe of Joe and Mac, Chuck Rock sort of thing. This is developed by Jandusoft, if I said that right. Multiplayer platformer, released back in December of 2017. So this one has been around for a little while. But we're featuring this one because it just looks so darn cool. The art style of it, not just caveman, but you see it's also futuristic levels and airplanes, and it's got, if you know the movie Tor or Your, it's got that sort of joke feel to it. It's 1 to 4 players. You can play solo, 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more players work together. A bunch of different enemies. There's a bunch of secret levels to unlock. It's just old school arcadey type of fun. So if you got a couple of players and you're stuck at home, this one is good for a laugh and good for a little action. So pick this one up for the Nintendo Switch. So that's 7 games we feature today that are on sale right now at the time of this recording on the Nintendo Switch, all that you can pick up for only a couple bucks, down to literally 1 cent. There's something here, at least the 1 centers, that you really can't pass up. So let us know what you thought of this video. We'd really like to do more of these sale type of videos, expand them to the Xbox and the PS4 and even the PC area, just so you guys know what's out there. Try to save a few bucks and have more fun for less money. Let us know in the comments below, and if you want more information on these games or stuff that's going on, we have content going on every single day over at gambitmag.com. So until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Have a great week. See you again soon. Bye-bye.